All right, everybody. So we're back with a little bit of Destiny discussion here.
Oh,
In the background, you'll be seeing some gameplay that I recorded of it, while me and Tristan talk about our first initial thoughts of this.
yeah. Well, it's pretty good. I mean, I loved it, especially with the RPG aspect of
Yeah,
it.
I would go way past that. I'm fucking in love with this game.
Well, yeah, it's just when you first get in it, even though it's just this little snippet. When Bungie said explore, that's the main objective, just explore and look around. They really meant it because I explored where I wasn't supposed to, and I met some level triple question mark hives, and they killed me.
Uh, well, the first thing I did was, do like the first mission and stuff. Looked around a bit, after I
Yeah,
completed, like, killed the wizard or something.
yeah,
I moved on, just looked around, kind of got my bearings. Then I was just playing around to see how the physics and stuff works, and
yeah,
it's very, very Halo, like, which isn't
yeah.
a bad thing. Like, it's not Halo 4, it's more like
Yeah.
Halo 2 and 3.
Yeah, I could see the Halo aspect because when just walking around in old Russia,
Uh-huh.
you can listen to the score and it's just amazing and perfect and
Oh,
it just symbolizes what
yeah,
happened to the world.
I knew shit was going down when you're walking and, like, there's a
Yeah,
voiceover, right? And then
yeah,
suddenly the music starts kicking up in this old-fashioned, Bungie Halo beat where the
yeah,
drums kick in, and then suddenly stuff starts, swarming at me. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, that is so perfect. Like,
Yeah, it's just really good. I know there's three classes. So what is it? Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. I was a Warlock.
and I played a Titan just because I'm like, I need to use guns, and that's it.
Oh yeah, I mean they each have the specific differences between them. I think what is it Warlock? I think they have better jumping ability and they're a grenade specialist actually.
Oh.
And yeah, Hunter they have you can overcharge your guns. And I've seen a Hunter do it on a turret before. And then Titan, I think they have like a Nova Strike where you can either throw a bomb at the floor or just strike the ground and it kills anything in the vicinity of it.
Oh, that sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, the cooperative play, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can either play a strike mission or you can just run around the world and just start killing random AI with other people playing. I ran into
Right.
like 6 people on the overmap and they were just killing stuff and it was really fun.
Oh, that is awesome. I do like how that there's not too much because it's still the alpha, but they said there will be, like, bosses that drop down at random encounters and stuff.
Yeah,
It's going to be like a full push on that, so I'm super excited for that. But
yeah,
I think one of the things that really caught me by surprise was I'm so used to Bungie's graphics looking not really pushing the system.
yeah.
And when I dropped down into this, like, I just took like a minute and, like, looking around the world. I'm like, oh my god, like, it is fucking gorgeous.
I mean, it is. I mean, I actually wanted to see what it looked like, and the day and night cycle is just amazing with lighting and everything else that they had to offer with this.
Right.
And this is just an alpha.
Right, and even all the lights when you go into a place,
Yeah,
how the lightning reflects, and when, like,
yeah,
when you throw, like, your, I don't know what the hell it is. For all intents and purposes, I'm gonna call it a sticky grenade because that's what it looks like from Halo. But
yeah,
just the way everything reflects off, like Bungie's really nailing this.
yeah.
I felt like the alpha, while playing it, like, it felt very complete. Like, I wasn't like, well, this doesn't feel, finished. Like,
Yeah, there was. This seems really complete for an alpha because I really haven't ran into a bug. The only bug I ran into was during one matchmaking, but that was it.
right, right.
And going back with the events, I actually ran into an event. It was that tank thing that came down in the overworld. If you guys just stay there long enough, it will come down.
All right, did you take it out?
I was most people didn't have their mics on. I was yelling, "Shoot the legs!" That's the only thing. That's where you get the most damage out of it. And they're shooting in the head and dying.
Right, right. So, I mean, the game comes out September 9th, I believe.
Yeah, and
We know we're going to have some exclusive content on PlayStation.
yeah,
Do you think they're going to be, like, the alpha's obviously going to run a few days, beta probably a little bit before the game. Now,
yeah.
we're just playing this. Are you like me where you're definitely like, yeah, no, I'm buying this. Like, this
Yeah,
is must purchase.
yeah. I'm just I actually pre-ordered and I got everything. Paid it off, but I'm waiting for the collector's edition if they announce one.
Right. Oh, I would love it. Maybe include a figure or something.
Yeah, look, I think with the actual beta, where I guess you get to have it's more content. That's what everyone wants. Is saying it's honest mine, but they want more because it's just an alpha, it's the one little section of the game. I think the beta for the PlayStation platforms is July 17th, but they haven't announced it for the Microsoft platforms yet. So.
Okay, it's okay. So you're looking at about a month away for that, which isn't too bad if you really consider it. Now. Yeah. What did you think of like the overworld and how big everything is? And I mean, they're not really talking about it, but it sounds like there's going to be DLC, parts of planets and maybe potentially even full things. So,
oh no, I'm counting on that because the way they set it up, you're gonna want to keep mine to play more and more because with just Earth, the overworld you can do regular story missions, but there's also side missions with the beacons to where you can just team up with people to help you out, and you can just go all over the overworld using your Sparrow. You can get in and out of it at any time,
right?
And just travel the overworld, just doing side missions and getting exclusive stuff. Because I found like a lot of uncommon stuff for just playing the cooperative or playing by yourself on the overmap with everyone else online. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the one thing I didn't notice, but I kind of like it, is actually the competitive multiplayer. They kind of gimped it to a point.
See, I haven't even tried that just because I'm like, normally when I get into a Bungie game, I'm just like, I don't want to do multiplayer.
I know. It's just I maxed out my character and did all I could, and there's nothing else but the multiplayer. So what I mean is that you know how like in MMOs there's guilds or factions you can join to get exclusive stuff.
Right.
Well, there is in the tower, and you can certain factions or groups will have you do specific things, ranging from playing the multiplayer or actually doing fetch quests to to get items and stuff. But with the factions that make you do multiplayer, they gimped it to where you can't play multiplayer all the time to get the legendary armor and guns. I found out there's these I guess you could call it points for like crucible points. That's what the multiplayer thing. It's the I guess arena. That's what it's called. But when I looked at it, the legendary armor and weapons cost 25. But the thing is that you can only earn 100 a week. So you'll know the difference between a person just playing the multiplayer and a person who actually plays the missions and the multiplayer at the same time. They'll maybe at a little higher level and have better equipment than a person who just plays the multiplayer, because they kind of gimped it. They're trying to make people who just play the multiplayer actually play the story and and converse with people.
Good.
So it's not going to be like people who just play the multiplayer are going to dominate. They're not going to dominate if they don't get enough good enough gear, which is the thing. Right. But in the alpha, they kind of gimped that to the point to they kind of disabled the level advantage. So everyone is on equal ground to a certain point.
Right, well, I'm liking what they're everything I hear about this game, and now I haven't played it. I'm very confident that it was the first game I pre-ordered when they announced it. So hell yeah.
Oh yeah, and from what I can remember is that it's not just Earth. You can go to each of the planets of the solar system, and there's going to be different factions of enemies that you can be able to fight.
I mean, it's Bungie. They've been around long enough. I trust these guys to make great fucking games, and they haven't fallen off that yet. So
yeah, if you're ever playing the alpha, keep playing the multiplayer until you get to the moon map. It's gorgeous. I mean, extremely gorgeous. You're duking it out on the moon. You got vehicles. You got turrets. It's just completely fun.
Sweet. I'll get to that aspect. I'll try multiplayer and so in case you guys, are listening to this, made it this far, let us know if you've been playing, what you think of it. Are you going to get it? Just what's your overall thoughts on Destiny? Like, how do you feel about it? Are you comfortable that Bungie is doing something else besides Halo? Because I certainly am.
I'm just ecstatic and happy that they actually made a type of MMO to where they're trying to get other people interested into it on a console.
Right, agreed.
Yeah.